What's up, everybody? It's me again, Sterling, back at you with another video. If you're new to my channel, like, comment, and subscribe. Please share. Today, we're going to talk about the discard, the ugly discard that comes from a narcissist. Okay? Making these videos, sometimes things overlap, might sound a little repetitive, but it all, matches up together. Okay? So, when you're being discarded by the narcissist, you're pretty unaware of what's going on. Okay? At least I know I was. All right. They start acting very, very, very different. Very different. Okay, so if you're watching this and you're seeing somebody that you're involved with, and not even from a boyfriend, girlfriend standpoint, I mean any level of relationship, friendship, anything like that. When they start putting you down a lot, making real condescending remarks, like not wanting to be around you as much, making you wonder like what's going on, because that's just going to be a natural reaction to the discard. You're not going to understand what's going on because most likely you haven't even done anything to deserve a discard. That's just the natural order of things when you're in a relationship with a narcissist. It's inevitable. So when you start seeing these things, the distance, the silent treatments, the smartness of the mouth, I mean, all types of things. You're gonna know, but you're not gonna know. You're gonna know there's a difference, but you're not gonna know what the narcissist is leading up to. You understand? That's what's happening. When they start treating you differently, talking crazy, being disrespectful, they're already going to be disrespectful to you, but I mean like times 10 disrespectful. You'll probably see them on their phone a lot more. They're going to be a lot more, low key and sneaky with their movements. You understand that when you start seeing these things, open your eyes. Pay close attention. Like I always tell you guys, pay close attention. Because they're brewing up a discard for you. Yeah, they're brewing it up. And once it's in motion, you can't stop it. You can't stop it. Because in the course of that discard, that narcissist is already working on somebody else. In this world we live in, they call it grooming, another form of supply. So when they start that discarding, process, they're getting really close to being sure that they're ready to move on with their new supply. So once they get that confirmation in their twisted minds that this next person is better than you and that they're going to drop you like a hot potato, that's when the discard starts. They're not going to discard you until they are for sure that they have somebody else to replace you and that they're going to be satisfied with. So, what you do when the narcissist begins their discarding phase, when they're boxing you up to throw you in the dumpster or the garbage can, when you get a whiff of that, it's time to go. You need to be making your plans to get the F up out of there and totally as far away from that narcissist as you can possibly get. That's the best words of advice I can give. Do not try to work on it. Don't try to fix it. It's just not fixable. Relationships with narcissists, they're not fixable. You understand? You cannot repair a narcissistic relationship. It was irreparable the day it started. Okay? It was irreparable. There was nothing. And you see, to the narcissist, all relationships that they embark in are fake, pseudo, manufactured, cookie cutter relationships. You understand? They're not legit. They're all fake. On your end, it was real. Okay? But in that narcissist, it's just another day. It's just another situation that they've gotten themselves into, that they've pursued. And you fit all the criteria that the narcissist was looking for in an individual. And you just so happen to fit that criteria, which I did too. You understand? That's part of the process. But it's all fake. There's no legitimacy to it at all. They're just trying to get something out of you. And like I've said before, it could be attention, sex, especially money, a living situation. Maybe might even be just a vehicle to get them back and forth. I mean, there's so many small, minute things and large things that they will grasp onto you for, because they want to get it out of you, and they don't want to do it for themselves. So it's us as good people dealing with a narcissist. We're convenient. We're convenient. You know what I mean? It's like we're like Walmarts, like walking Walmarts. Pretty much everything they need is under the same roof. You understand? Everything that they need, the supply they need, you possess it. It's crazy how they think and how they operate. But like I said, you will know when that discard is coming, because you'll already be at the tail end of the devaluation phase. The devaluation phase, when they start attacking your character, trying to assassinate your character, trying to mess with your self-esteem and all of that. You'll see it. You will see it. Because those two phases, the love bombing to the devaluation stage, they're totally different. And you're going to see a vast contrast in that. But while they're devaluing you, the grooming has already started for your replacement, the new supply. You understand? And let me tell y'all something. The new supply was once you. You understand? You were once the new supply. I was once the new supply. They don't have a grace period where they wait and breathe and air out before their next relationship or their next situation. They don't do that. It's one after the other, constantly, instantly. So when that narcissist got with you, you were the new supply. And then there was somebody in the background heartbroken. Or maybe not. Might have been glad. I know I was glad when I got out. And I actually feel bad for the new supply, the new supplies that the narcissist that I was dealing with had on deck. And she told me, oh, There's a whole bunch of people waiting for us to break up so they can fill your shoes. Exact words. Yeah. Exact words. She looked me dead in my face and told me that. See, the narcissist will tell you. They'll tell you that it might be vague, it might be direct, straight to the point. You understand? They will tell you. They're going to let you know. Sometimes, and that's the thing about narcissists, they're not very good liars. Because they tell so many lies, they can't keep up with them all. It's easy. If you just pay attention, sit back and observe, you can see through their bullshit. You can see straight through it. But you also have to keep in mind that you've been manipulated, you've been gaslit, and all those things that the narcissists do to their supplies. And you got to know that that's what's happening to you, so you can act accordingly, and you don't fall into that narcissist web where you're stuck and you can't move, or you're afraid to move, or you're afraid to stand up for yourself, or ask questions, or challenge that narcissist. Because if you're that type of person, you're in a lot of trouble. You're in more trouble than you're in just being in the relationship. But if you're not going to step up and stand up for yourself, or remove yourself from that situation, you're in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. And you're going to need help getting out of it. And you're going to need a lot of help once you're out of it. Because you're going to be hurt. Because when that narcissist gets a hold of you, and they apply all of that negativity and evilness and just spread it all over you, it doesn't just wash off with a shower or two. It doesn't just come off. It takes time. I'm even speaking for myself. Yeah, it took me a little bit. But I think where I was fortunate was that I knew. Not necessarily that I was dealing with a narcissist. I didn't know she was a narcissist, but I knew I was dealing with a different type of individual. I knew that on the way out. And that's what motivated me to get as far away from this individual. Because if I was in close proximity, I can't say that I might not have felt weak to a Hoover when they come back and they try to reel you back in. I can't say that. I know it wouldn't have been for a relationship. That was a no-go. But booty call or something like that, yeah, I probably would have felt weak to that and just went on and, But at that point, that's all it could have been. But I would still be given that narcissist supply if I laid down and had sex with them. And they did not deserve none of me. And the people you're dealing with now, if they're narcissists or even just a toxic person, they don't deserve you. You have to know your worth. That's the key ingredient to being successful in removing yourself from a narcissistic relationship. You have to know your worth. You have to know you're somebody, because let me tell you something. That narcissist is going to try to drill and drill and drill and drill in your head, in your mind, in your heart and soul that you are nothing. And there are so many people out there much better than you. Don't fall for that. Because all they're telling you, they're projecting how they feel about themselves onto you. Don't fall for that. You know who you are. You know what you're about. You know what you bring to the table, right? Don't let anybody ever get you to second guess that, ever. But let me tell you something. The narcissists, they nice with that. Oh, they nice with their lyrics. The stuff that comes out of their mouth, they're nice with it. Very nice. But you have to have the mental intellect to repel that, to know what's happening. And like I said, if you don't, I feel bad for you. I feel bad for you. If you're feeling anything I'm saying in this video, please like, comment, and subscribe and share with anybody that you think might need to hear this, what I'm saying. And like I always say, I'm not getting on here because it sounds good, it looks good. I'm getting on here to reach people that have walked in the same footsteps I walked in, or walking in currently. That's all I'm about. Because it's no joke. You can get on there and downplay it. Oh, the supply, it doesn't bother me, and this, that, and the other. And it might not for most people, but there are a lot of people that are hurt, and I mean broken, when they come out of a narcissistic relationship. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say I wasn't hurt. I wasn't hurt, but I wasn't devastated either. I was more relieved, you know, and then I got time to reflect on what actually took place that time period that I was with the narcissist. And it all makes sense. It all comes together. Like I said, all the stuff I talk about in the videos, some things overlap. That's just how it is in a narcissistic relationship. Things overlap. Don't worry about the supply that the narcissist has obtained. And 9 times out of 10, they were with you when they obtained that supply. Don't be hurt by that. I know it's easier said than done, but don't be hurt by that. Forget the hurt and the pain. Be thankful that you got out of it. You understand? And start focusing on yourself. Leave that narcissist behind, because guess what? You're not going to be the first, and you're not going to be the last person that they discard and wipe their feet on you like you're a rug, or treat you like a wet food stamp. You're not going to be the only one. There are going to be many after you, and there were many before you. You're just another notch in their belt. That's it. That's all you are. That's all I was. And I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that now. Because you can best believe and trust me, at the end of the day, see, the narcissists, they needed you. You didn't need them. You understand? So when you walk away from them, they're the ones in turmoil. They're the ones scrambling, trying to find somebody else to replace you, if you got to jump on them and bounce before they got a chance to discard you. You understand? See, my previous relationship, the narcissist has discarded me mentally. Like I was nothing to them under the same roof. But I discarded them wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly. I discarded them wholeheartedly. Like I got out of that. Totally. And things went for them just like that. I don't wish nothing bad on nobody. You know, but there is a thing called karma. You understand? There's a thing called karma. And it's nothing, people think that they can put karma on a person. No, it's not true. It's not true. Karma is wired in just human life. No human being can decide on when an individual gets their karma. No, nobody can decide that. Now, yeah, you could do some stuff to them, low down, and and retaliation, revenge, you can do that. But no, when karma is time for that person to get it, they're going to get it. And you might not ever know about it. You understand? You cannot invoke karma, so don't even try it. Let nature take its course. And it's going to take its course. You can believe that. You can believe that. It's going to take its course. But like I said, the narcissistic relationship, it's fake. It's pseudo. It's not real. You're an object to that person. To that narcissist, you're an object. Just like everybody else. And trust and believe the next person. I see a lot of people focusing on, well, what are they doing with the new person, the new supply? What are they doing? Why do they treat them better than me? Or what? It looks like they're so happy, man. Forget all of that. Forget all of that. That's irrelevant and inconsequential. That does not matter at all. Because it's all fake. Just like they were with you, they are with the new people. They don't care nothing about those people that they're with their new supply. They don't care nothing about them. Now that's facts. Because just like you were an object, they're an object too. And everybody after them and you. Object. Like this cup. An object. This is all you are. Oh, I need something to drink. Let me get it off the shelf. Dust it off, rinse it out, That's all you are to them. And whatever supply you provide for them, which could be a whole bunch of different things, that's all they're pulling you off the shelf for. That's it. So don't think that there's something wrong with you. When you get mistreated, when you get discarded, do not think there's something wrong with you, because it's not. Am I saying everybody's perfect? Hell no. Nobody's perfect, but everybody's got flaws. Everybody. Except the narcissist. In their mind, they don't have any flaws. They're perfect. They cannot do any wrong. They can't in their mind, and that's why they're so miserable. You understand? They don't like themselves. They don't. But I know I love myself. And I'm hoping and praying that you love yourself just as much as I love myself, if not more. The narcissists they don't love themselves. Okay, so let me tell you something. The narcissists are the fakest people that you're going to ever encounter. Everything is a facade with them. You understand? Everything is fake. Everything is fake. The relationship, their self-esteem, they're going to boost themselves up like they're so great and the whole world wants them. And they tell themselves that so much that they believe it. It's the furthest thing from the truth, though. It's the furthest thing from the truth. So don't buy into that. When you are with somebody and they're real cocky and they're arrogant and they're just like the world revolves around them, forget about it. You already know what it is. 99.9% of the time, you're dealing with a narcissist. And everybody's not a narcissist, but I will say you'll be dealing with a toxic individual. Because if their self-esteem is that elated, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with feeling good about yourself, that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. But what I'm saying is when it's elated and it's just way off the charts, yeah, there's something wrong with that picture. There's something wrong with that person. And they feel like I'm up here and you're way down here. So I'm going to treat you as such, you peasant. That's their mentality. Everybody wants me. You're nothing. And that's why, another reason why it's so easy for them to disrespect you and treat you like you're nothing or nobody. It's easy for them to do it. It comes with ease because they don't compartmentalize things like normal people. You understand? They don't think their thought process is totally different. They see things through a totally different lens. So like I said, don't fall victim to any of that. And if you suspect, if you think, or if you know you're with a narcissist, get out. Get out. Don't look back. Don't try to work it out. And when you do get out, don't go on their social media. Don't accept any phone calls. Don't the hoovering, shut it down. Shut it down. Don't fall for it. Don't go for it at all. Shut it down. Cut off all, and I mean absolutely all communication with that individual. Because you can believe they've already come up with a master plan, with a long drawn out speech. They're going to tell you everything you want to hear. But what does a narcissist do? They lie, they deceive. And they're never going to stop. So don't think that you're that special of a person that the narcissist is going to change for you. They're not even going to change for themselves. So don't think for 1 minute that they're going to change or do anything different. If you discard them and you leave them, or even if they leave you and they come crawling back or trying to get back in your life, they're coming to hurt you twice, 3 times, 5 times more than they did when you first got started through the normal course of your relationship. They're going to punish you. All right? So I'm going to end this video, but like I said, if you like to comment, and subscribe, and share this video. Leave me some comments, please. And I want to thank all my new subscribers and everybody. I really appreciate you guys. I'm getting a lot of good feedback, and I really appreciate that. And I do try my best to respond to all comments. So till next time, y'all take care, love one another, and peace.